What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel, Demo's Diecast. Thank you guys for tuning in today. Shout out to all of the returning viewers and subscribers. Thank you, and welcome to any first-time viewers or new subscribers to the channel. Welcome. Today, set up in the parking lot at Tiny Town, we have some epic drift cars. So starting in the very back, we have Ken Tsuchiya's Toyota AE86, DK himself. We have the Tech Arts Toyota AE86. We have the Mazda RX-7 with the Apex livery. We have the HKS Sylvia S15. And of course the Liberty Walk Silhouette S15 with the rotary power. So these are all out in anticipation of today's video, which is, boom, Ken Nomura's D1 Grand Prix Blitz ER34. This thing is sick. So shout out to David Shook. He's a subscriber of the channel as well as on Honest Diecast lives. So he mentioned this one night when we were on a live stream with Honest Diecast. I remember leaving the live stream, looking it up on eBay and favoriting it, and then going back to the live stream and completely forgetting about my eBay. So then he posted again in the Honest Diecast Facebook page probably a couple weeks ago that he received his, or he posted pictures of his or something, and it reminded me. So I went back to my eBay listing and boom, there it is. So shout out to David Shook for putting me onto these. This is by a company called Mortal Model. This is my first purchase from this brand. So far, everything looks great. It is not a licensed brand, but quality-wise and detail-wise, so far, looks great. So let's get it out of the package and take a closer look. Boom. There it is. This thing looks excellent. Wow. Beautiful, man. So there is a plate on here, Ken Nomura Blitz D1 Skyline ER34 2005, and this is number 582 out of 999. Sick. So right off the bat, that iconic Blitz drift livery with your Blitz branding there down the side, Dereza branding there, your Nismo branding down there on the side skirt. Excellent. Like, looks like either Nismo LMGT4 wheels or like an Advan GT wheel. A really nice bronze 5-spoke tucked up in there beautifully. So I doubt this is going to be a roller, but as you know, with every car we always check. You've got some more roll call here on the front fender, mirrors on the casting, and they did give us some reflective. The stickers here on the rear window. Interior detail looks amazing. So you can see those racing buckets with the blue racing harnesses there, buckle. Same thing on the driver's side, which is excellent. Center console detail looks pretty decent from this angle. You got blue rear back seats. That is excellent. Wow, look at that. Really sick. We'll turn around and take a look at the front. So you've got beautiful lensed up headlights, look excellent. You got your turn signals, some venting here, your Blitz front mount intercooler with piping on either side. You can even see what looks like to be a coupler right there. So that's excellent detail. Wow, amazing. Dunlop branding down there. You've got your Blitz branding there on the hood. A little bit better shot of that interior as well. Turn around to this side, pretty much all the same, just in reverse. And we'll take a better look at the driver's side interior. So you can see the steering wheel detail looks really good. Center console detail looks nice. I don't see any gauge cluster detail but there's kind of a glare there. But those racing buckets with the harnesses are excellent. Shifter detail looks okay, nothing too crazy. But all in all, this thing is amazing. This is really, really sick. Door handle detail doesn't look that great. Not that it's a huge deal, but it's just kind of just a little bit of a cutout there and a little bit there. Looks like it has some sort of wide body rear fender because you've got the gas cap is kind of indented. So this must have like an overbody on there. We'll take a look at the rear. So you've got nice lensed up tail lights. Fitment looks excellent. No glue marks. Great job on that. You've got the rear wing, which looks like a separate piece. I believe that goes through the trunk, so this is probably plastic. Yeah, it looks like it. They didn't give it any carbon fiber print or anything. You've got your Dereza branding there. Yokomo branding on the back window with the defrost lines. No rear license plate, but at least a spot for one, and then your exhaust detail coming out of the rear. So, excellent. This thing is beautiful. Let's go ahead and get this off of the base. We'll take a look at the bottom of the car and then see if it is a roller. I doubt it is, but we'll check. Boom, there she is off the base. The weight is actually really good with this car as well. Quality on this is excellent. So if anyone's looking to order this, look it up on eBay. Definitely would recommend purchasing. This thing is amazing. It's a plastic base, so I'm not sure why it's so heavy, but you get a little bit of transmission detail up here, exhaust detail coming out, coming back. That muffler detail with the N1 slant is amazing, though. That's really sick. It is screwed together, so if you did want to swap it, you could. Tread on those tires as well. But no, not a roller, not even like a reluctant roller. But not a huge deal. Wasn't looking for a roller on this one, just the iconicness of this car. For those of you that aren't familiar with Ken Nomura, entered D1 GP in like around early 2000s, and he was like a goofy dude. He used to always imitate like monkeys and stuff. He was like a clown and just like kind of always goofed around, but solid drifter. He's also the pioneer of the smoke technique. When you see that large plume of smoke coming out the rear, he was one of the first guys to start that and like really make that, part of his run each and every time. So this thing is amazing. Again, shout out to David Shook for the heads up on this, because this is beautiful and it goes perfectly with the rest of the iconic drift collection of premium diecast that I have here. So guys, let me know down in the comments what you thought about the review on that one. Again, if you're a drift fan or you're into drifting, and even if you're a newer fan, go back and look him up. But if you've been with it for a while, you'll know who he is and you'll remember him and his style. So, but yeah, let me know what you thought about the car. The quality is amazing. Back here we have Mini GT Tarmac Works. This is also a Tarmac. This is an NO64, and this one is, I believe, an NO64 as well. Little mix of everything. So thank you guys for tuning in. If you haven't already, please don't forget to smash that like button. Also, drop a subscription. We're on the road to 1,000. At 1K, we're going to have the 1K giveaway. So I have 10 items that piling up, and one for each 100 subscribers. So at the 1K giveaway, we will release 10 different items based upon comments from videos. So we'll go in and pick comments off of certain videos and give away the stuff like that. So make sure you tune in. 1K giveaway. Smash that subscribe button. Let's get there and get this stuff going. So thank you guys again. We'll see you soon on the next one. One love.